Afternoon YouTubers, welcome to my channel of the Everyday Encounter of an Aspie. In regards to the last video of pretty much what I was sharing based on my positives of being an Aspie, this will lead on to now the traits of being an Aspie for me, of what my guys have encountered through me and how I go about it maybe, and hopefully maybe some sort of messages out there that I can give to you all, and this hopefully it'll be encouraging and obviously informative / educational for you guys to know more about me. Okay, as we know, being an Aspie, however, or in an Aspie, some of these traits that I'm sharing can be similar or different to an everyday normal person, but as I said before, regardless of this traits that I show, that hopefully we can come about to a possible solution of that, trait that may make you guys feel more comfortable and at ease with me. Hence, I'm not, a scary person, so to speak. I am also human. Take me or leave me, accept me how I am. However, like I said to you all, based on one of my channels on the last ones. Anyway, let's get into it. When you're looking into a SB, pretty much, or approaching them, here's the top 10, hopefully, basically, on my aspects of it, of the traits. Okay, number 1, when I'm talking to someone, or when I'm by myself, okay, I click my tongue pretty much, or, look away, or, do this, or, raise my hands around, so to speak, in a typical manner that, makes me nervous. Or just even when I'm talking to you, it can be either out of shyness, or many people think it's just rude that I'm not looking away from you. But no, in all honesty, I am still focused on what you guys are saying to me, what have you. In the day and age, this repetitive patterns that I'm talking to you about, looking away, clicking my tongue, the finger, what you call it, finger jingling, more like what Mr. Smithers or whatever his name is on The Simpsons. Forgive me if I'm getting the name wrong here, or is that Mr. Burns? One of the two. Excellent. Alright, pretty much it's called stimming. Okay, I'm going to define this to you right now, what stimming is. According to Wikipedia, it's a jargon that is used of a repetitive or particular form of a body movement, hence what I've just been saying, the fingers together, me clicking of the tongue, pretty much often is done unconsciously by a particular person, hence me, that gives off a self-stimulator, pretty much on oneself of sense in a regulated manner. This has been proposed on a theory based on Wikipedia that with people that does the stimming, that it pretty much helps or provides a system of arousal, so to speak, of the autistic people like me or anyone to normalize themselves in an everyday situation, to make them calm or whatever the case may be. Okay, another one that I was looking at, it was through an autism site, which I'm hoping to give you these links later on. Stimming is a non-voluntary movement or sensory input that we're not aware that we're doing it, however, okay, due to our unconscious thoughts patterns. Stimming is a very good relaxant, however, for us autistic people. Well, to me it is, as it allows us to concentrate on the sensitivity and relaxing of the thinking parts of our brain. Because in an Aspie like me, however, we need to stop, thinking once in a while. As I said in my last video, that us are wired differently, and the sensory thought patterns of mine are obviously always going 90 miles a minute, of everyday thought processes of what should be done and stuff. So hence, that's why I'm trying to take a step back, as I said in the last video, pretty much, and actually think what I can do to make me not too overwhelmed once those sensory, thought patterns of mine goes 90 miles a minute, so to speak. Number 2, change of plans. Right, I'm the kind of person that likes to plan things in advance, or maybe just, one day at a time, be it whatever time of the day it is. But when it comes to, like, socializing, as I said before, and that if something was planned with that particular someone that I'm hanging out with, and then it changed unexpectedly, to me, I get a bit overwhelmed and a bit feel like as if I've been let down, so to speak. Therefore, in that matter of speaking, to my advice to you guys, if I am with you and I do plan to do things with you and trying to negotiate or how to put it, compensates versus, I've lost the word, but hopefully this is what gets right, that if something arises between us, that we should hopefully just at least, as the word goes for me, communication is important. So at least tell me if something has arisen of that given day, be it like if we had something playing, going to the beach, playing volleyball, for an example, and then all of a sudden something unexpected came up, like a work colleague calls you up that you needed work at that given moment, to be at work at that given moment of time, please politely tell me that the plans can be changed so that we can maybe make it for another day. Because to me, as I said, it can be really daunting, and then it will give me a satisfaction that, okay, now they've told me I can go about my merry way doing my own time of doing something if I need to, if I was in a group with you guys, or I'll still socialise with that group of people, until my social energy tank is empty, so to speak. As said, I'll tell you more about that social energy later. That's the word, compromisation. Anyway, number 3. In my everyday situations, when I pretty much either go shopping or grocery shopping, it can be daunting for me. Hence, to the point that if I'm shopping for clothes, hence, like, to some guys out there that may have realised this, that I've been dating or as friends, what have you, it can be daunting for me because I don't like to be rushed with decisions on what to, wear and stuff. I'll wear something that makes me feel comfortable regardless of what it is. Yes, I know that fashion is based on a woman's sort of things and what have you, on what to wear or not to wear, but in all honesty, to me, I'll wear to what I want to wear and comfortable in, be it trackies and a singlet top, be it if it's a long skirt and a blouse and stuff. To me, in all honesty, personal appearance, yes, to me is important, as well as, grooming sense, feeling comfortable in my own skin. But therefore, in all honesty, also, to me, when it comes to everyday society versus the, the guys, if I'm out there, guys should be accepting the females of what they look like, regardless of what they wear, and what they say, so to speak. Acceptance is always the key, so to speak, which more on that later about, self-confidence and whatnot, that will come through in that one. Number 4, I mentioned about routines. Routines is really important for me. Routines and rituals, to a point that, I get up every morning hoping to, achieve everything, because obviously everything is achievable. Sometimes I need to be aware, despite my routines and rituals, that there will be bound to be changes, like changes of plans, changes of maybe an environmental condition, hence an earthquake coming and corroded my work or whatever I was doing at that given moment of time. So therefore, I need to be fully, aware of this myself and accept the changes. And I've got some, thoughts on changes in one of my channels later on, so to speak, on that too. Number 6 is pretty much smells. Some smells that are strong, coming from the cologne and perfumes of males and females, I find really, really strong. And it can really make me dizzy, sick, and the like. This is due to my hypersensitivity to pretty much the smells. Hence again, on the next one over is also noises. Some noises that are high-pitched can affect me, like sirens from cars or fire engines, as well as some form of alarms that wake you up in the morning. Yes, many people may think I'm just too sensitive, but in all honesty, again, as I said, hypersensitive, it really hurts my ears, and this can also hurt my head to a point that it frustrates me, and that I then end up, during my frustration, have my meltdown, or just pretty much just a period that I'm so down and out, so to speak, that I need to, either sometimes if I've learned in the past, try not to lash out in frustration, even though I have been holding my emotions and feelings for so long that pretty much, I need to let it out in a positive environment, or positive energy realm, so to speak. Learning how to control those feelings and emotions obviously is important. Okay, number 7. A particular interest that that interest me, be it, as I said in my last video, health science, that I'm so absorbed that I'll pretty much, stay in there until I'm fully finished and focused, so to speak. Number 8. Due to my OCD, however, I like to try and make sure everything is in a particular order, or size, shape, or what have you, as well as maybe, hence the word perfection, as many people may say in my world. When it comes down to me, hence, like, I love to get a change and pretty much make sure that my clothing matches to everything I wear, matching colours, matching thing. But, then again, I've noticed that many people are different, that like different odd socks here and there, just to be different, But that's all good, and I said we'll accept that difference. I need to be aware, however, with these sort of materials or items I wear, pretty much needs to be pretty much of certain materials that won't make me itch, or, really want to burn my skin, so to speak, as if ants are crawling on my pate, arms or legs or what have you. I know it may sound odd, but that's how I feel when it comes down to wearing clothes and whatnot. Number 9. This is a real funny one. Many people may agree who has met me. Sarcasm. For me, when it comes down to sarcasm, I do have a difficulty sometimes to see if they are really joking or not. Hence the not just the verbal cues, but the visual cues of a person when they do a sarcasm or a joke to me. Sometimes, as I said in one of my videos, some words can hurt, but to the point I just hopefully try and cover that up and actually go with it. Sometimes I'm trying to learn that more now, just to go with the people that are, making jokes and sarcastic comments. Even though sometimes I'm just like thinking, oh God, here we go again, I've heard this before, kind of thought pattern of mine sometimes when I do face this. Yes, it is hard to, however, as I said, accept that. Number 10 is now and again crowds and traffic. Yes, as I said before, sometimes it can be overwhelming to a point when I'm, with you all one-to-one or as a group. As said, sometimes I need to retreat back and actually have my time out and do my meditation purposes sort of thing. And hopefully, hope for the better that I am in a calm mental state, physically, spiritually and everything else of those 3-4 words. And the last one, and not least, is probably another one everyone will agree. To me, yes, I speak fast. I'll admit, I do speak fast. I need to learn to slow down the thought patterns up here. Because obviously I'm knowledgeable, hence what I said before, I'm wired differently. All my sensory inputs versus the sensory outputs are going all over the place, and then I'm full of ideas and I get so excited. Sometimes it could be even just like another word I say to myself as a sensory overload. So when I'm trying to speak, hopefully I'm not coming out, as I said in one of my videos, rude and abrupt to use, but to a point that I can obviously be me and able to express what I feel and think to that given situation when I'm focusing with you. Look, guys, I know I'm not perfect, but as I said in some of these ones, I am learning. As I said, learning is where we learn. I'm learning to a point that, yes, I am starting to slow down. I am starting to hopefully think before I speak, so to speak, and think before I jump the gun. As someone said to me, sometimes I jump from one extreme to another to a given, subject that has given to me when we're talking. But hence what I said before also, it's because I am thinking it in a different way, outside the box to maybe you lot, how I'm reading yous across. But this ends my channel about the traits of me, of being an Aspie. Hopefully some of these bits of information will be of help to you when approaching an Aspie, similar to me or not. If you've got any questions in there regardless to this video, please feel free to comment below. Also subscribe on my channel, follow me on here or on Facebook, or private message me even, on Facebook. I'd love to hear from you. Until next time, peace out, and I'll see you soon.